What's up, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and who is this brand new face staring straight back at us? The first DLC character for Battleborn has been unleashed, and we are going to deep dive into the watery waves of Alani. We'll start off by checking out her moveset, and then we'll move into a multiplayer match to put her through the paces. If you guys enjoy these videos and want more Battleborn action, let me know with a like button hit and a comment below. Season Pass holders got Alani for free today, but anybody else can buy her. They've got this new system called Hero Keys, where you can buy a Hero Key and use it to unlock a character. So you could use it on Galt or Benedict or someone you haven't unlocked yet, or you could use it on Alani, the Eldritch supporter, who mixes healing with hurting in some very cool and very awesome looking ways. I think she has the best looking moveset in the game, and that starts off with Riptide, where she hurls a wave that deals a little bit of damage, but more importantly pushes away enemies and leaves a trail of water that hastens your allies. It can also be augmented to heal your allies, and then that is coupled with Geyser, which basically is the inverse of Arendi's Shadowfire pillars, where instead of coming from the skies above, it rises from the ground below, erupting in a water geyser, knocking enemies in the air, dealing damage to them, and binding them in a water bubble for even more attack damage. Her ultimate, though, is the coolest of the bunch. Emergence, marking a target, enemy, or location. You get to summon a freaking water dragon, dealing massive damage to everyone in sight. That is the damage dealing side of Alani, and then on the healing side, you've got Osmosis. So her basic attack fires these water bolts, almost like Arendi's magic bolts, but this time a little bit wetter. And as she makes successive hits, she builds these stacks of Osmosis, which power her Wellspring, which is her healing talent, and she can use it on her allies or heal herself for half the amount. So it forms this really great mixture of hurting and healing, and she has a super sweet look, and boy oh boy, the presentation prowess on her powers is just perfect. So we will jump into a match and check her out. Alrighty, here we are, ready for action. Alani is looking freaking fun and ferocious. I think it's cool that most of the Eldritch are grass or plant-based, and then Alani here comes in with the Riptide Waterworks, painting the stage with that cartoony goodness. It actually looks super sick, and I love her water-bending ways already. Her geyser move here erupts from the underground. It does have a little bit of delay on it, so you have to be very precise. You can't upgrade that later in the Helix, though, so it eventually becomes quite the useful tool. We've got a little bit of action already underway. It looks like there is an Isaac here that we will push back and then hit with our Torrents. He is building a shield there, but if we can geyser him up, which we don't have to even worry about, we grab the assist. Khalees is here on the other side. There is an energy rift placed down that we will deal with. Another one over yonder. Those 3 dots by her reticle are, in fact, the Osmosis stacks, and those contribute to our eventual Wellspring heal, which we can use on ourselves or on teammates. I'm going to get in here and place a turret, because why the heck not? And let's see if we can geyser Khalees out the way. He's over here. Enjoy my geyser. Let's see if I can push him back into the geyser. Ooh, we get him bubbled. That's that binding that I was telling you about. I know I've got an upgrade that I should really be using, but let's see if we can get a kill on Khalees in conjunction with my turret. We should be able to take him out here, and we do. Grabbing a second augment and a second Helix level. I'll head back behind a little bit of minion cover as we're getting sniped by somebody, probably Marquise. Up at the top. Let's add healing power to our Riptide Wave and then extra damage to our Geyser as we look to grab some health from the Wellspring, hitting that left trigger and boosting our meter. Whiskey Foxtrot over here trying to shoot at me. I'm not going to deal battle directly with him because he is pretty strong. We've got Reyna coming in. If we can work with her, maybe we go capture the big crystal over here. You want to work on that together? We can split these crystals and have some of them for you, for me, for each other, and hopefully I can work towards unlocking some of that gearbox gear. Who is back at our base here? Trying to deal... What are you? Whiskey Foxtrot. Okay, fine. I will get another... or no assist there. But my minion, Songbird... Shepherd, rather. This is not Bioshock, is it? Helps out with the kill there. Looks like Khalees is coming after a crystal up there, so maybe Reyna and I can go grab the kill. I've got an overshield here, and alongside her effects just looking really, really cool. I think Alani is a very useful and important character, and adds another awesome healer that is not only effective at healing, but also at hurting, which is very nice to have sort of that dual attack and support role being filled. Rain and I are going to go ham on this Khalees, who insists on pushing this left lane here. We are not going to let that happen. I can heal myself up to make sure that I don't die, and we grab another assist there, working our way towards level 3, and it looks like we've got a Shadow Marquis trying to snipe at us, but I will tear into his shield as he summons an Owl Guardian. I've got gear, and this is a great piece of gear to have for Alani, because it boosts my maximum health, which is good for her being Eldred having no shield. Now, I can bump that Marquis back and then go all in on this Shannon Oryx. If I could push her back and get her bubbled up, we can deal some significant damage. Although getting shot by both Marquis and Shane Oryx is probably not the best idea, and we will receive our first respawn of the day here. But hopefully you're getting a good sense of her multifaceted usages throughout the different battles. And if I was playing with friends, I'd probably focus more on healing, but the fact that I am giving you my impressions and trying to showcase all the moves, I'll probably end up healing myself more than others just for survivability.
I dropped my lip balm. Has anyone seen my lip balm?
She freaking has quotes about lip balm, and her voice actress is very on point with the performance. I like everything about Alani. My favorite characters so far in the retail edition of Battleborn are probably Galilea, and I've really come to like Melka as well as Arendi, but I think that Alani is now going to be one of my absolute favorites because of her, just everything about her, her overall look, her moveset, the way her moves look in the world, the effectiveness of her moves, all of that, all the above is really, really cool. And the fact that she's basically a water bender, working with another element that hasn't really been seen thus far in the game. I'm really excited for the slew of DLC extra heroes. Pendle's that snake-like person with the awesome shoes and the eye patch. Looks like he is going to be a riot once he comes out, and hopefully he is equally fun to use, because Alani is really, really well done and really well designed. Let's go in here and grab a turret. Always good to be on the support side of things. And there's a Shannon Oryx that will take some damage. Let's boost this up here. We'll grab another augment, and I'm going to add attack speed to our main attack here. And so now Mr. Isaac here is going to be we're getting an assist. I don't know who that was on, must have been my turret, but now we got faster bubbles firing at this Isaac, and so he's going to add a shield to himself here. We should be able to tear through it. I grab an overshield. I'm going to follow him back to base as far as I can go, and then it seems like the minions are going to start spawning in, and I don't want to get boosted by those rockets, so I will grab some healing juice from my wellspring, and Reyna and I will stand here pushing the line, doing work on Whiskey Foxtrot and the rest of the crew. Now, he is by a healing device, so even though I've got that overshield from Reyna, I'm not going to go after Whiskey. I'm instead going to try and take down the supply station. That's the only way we're going to beat him. And then I'll boost him back with a Riptide, heal myself with those stacks of osmosis, and you can sort of see how the wonderful ebb and flow of Alani works out here, and I think it's pretty freaking fantastic. So it's a close round. They just made a nice push there. Maybe we're too deep in their lane and too worried about the heroes instead of the actual minions. It looks like Isaac and whoever else, Whiskey Foxtrot here, doing their thing. Let's get in here and see if we can Riptide some of them. I can't wait till I can augment that Riptide where I can ride it. That is cool, because then it turns into a traversal ability as well. Alright, we back in it after a little recording error caused my Elgato to glitch out, but we gotta keep the water a-flowing. All of those water puns are just really on the tip of my tongue today. And it is a very close round, so this will be a good one that we need to see out to the finish. Plus, I feel like we're doing pretty good thus far, and I got my turret here doing mass damage. Khalees is trying to, lay these energy rifts and whatnot, but I'm trying to get him with a little geyser action back there in his corridor. Let's see if we can bubble him up, and we do with the lovely binding effect. And then we hit him with that Riptide, push him in the air, grab the augment, and the kill, and we will taunt our way. Ooh, Pupilless Alani all charged up. Kicking butt and taking names. We got, who's over here? It's Marquis, Shadow Marquis, trying to snipe at me. He is a squishy character, but I don't want to face him alone. She has a third augment here, which allows me to ride the Riptide wave. So I'm not going to go with Wave Shock, even though that would be great. I'm instead going to show you the riding of the wave, because I think it's a little bit more exciting. So you can now use this as a traversal mechanic. My grinders have moved, which is great, but just to show you, I want to get to the other side of the map here. So if we throw this wave down, boom, Alani can ride it, dealing damage, and either getting out of harm's way or entering harm's way, whichever way you see fit. There's another KO for us on Isaac, so she does pack a punch. Like, she may not be the most punchy. She's a little bit, soft on the inside, but She's got a lot of good stuff going on. I'm going to add shield penetration to me here, and then we'll spend our shards there. Arendi on my side is trying to do work. It looks like Marquis is dropping down into the battlefield, and I can ride my wave towards Marquis and then help get the assist with Arendi. A little bit late, probably should have done it slightly earlier, but you can see how that could be very cool and effective. My team takes a 16-point lead as we enter the middle of this match. I'm going to head back to the right side of the battlefield. It looks like we got Khalees here, and let's see if we can't grab a geyser, and then let's Khalees with the geyser. Come on, get bubbled. I've gotten a lot better with the geyser over time, and if you use it on slower heroes, it seems to have much more effect than if you use it on heavier heroes. As we grab another KO punch here, you can actually ride this over guys, which is kind of interesting. Then you get behind them, and you come in, and you're like, yay, I got another assist, and we'll keep all of the fire on Marquis and just try to punish him with our torrent water bolts and work Alani straight into her most wet state here. Give me that. Oh my god, a little bit of lag glitch on Marquis, and I grab the kill, and then I don't want to stay here. I don't want to deal with it, so I'm going to ride that Riptide out the way. Let's see, anyone need health over here? Whiskey, let's give you health. We heal him up, and then we can take out these minions together. I also have my ultimate unlocked, so you're about to see that water dragon emerge from the shadows and take some dudes out. I could use it on the minions here, but I think we can take these minions out ourselves. As they walk forward, we will geyser them into the sky. I've got a lot of health, so I'm okay there. I don't need to worry about that, although I can use Osmosis at any moment that I want. Khalees off in the distance. It looks like, though, there is a Shane and Oryx here that would like to say hello, so I'm going to cast it on Shane and Oryx here. I got on the region, not on Oryx, so the water dragon erupts out of the ground, but does not make the kill that I would love to see, so we'll have to get that back in another 50 seconds here. But I have 2 perks, obtaining Osmosis stacks increases damage. Let's go with that. And moving through Riptide pools generate Osmosis over time. So now we're really building that loop of attack, heal, which I really like. And it clearly shows they wanted Alani to be not only a defensive, but also an offensive hero, which I think is very, very cool. Let's see if we can geyser Mr. Isaac. And again, you do have to be kind of precise, because if they step out the way, then they are really easily able to avoid a lot of Geyser's use, which is really, dealing damage, but also that bind is where you want it. It helps you and your teammates really deal massive damage to all of your foes. I'm going to get behind Isaac here, see if I can come from behind and help grab the kill. Where did he go? Where did Isaac go? Where's he at? Okay, it looks like we got the assist on Isaac. And now we're behind Whiskey Foxtrot as well and punishing him with more of these Torrent Bolts, grabbing the KO, and we're going to do a little love tap on Khalees over here. I got that back. Let's see, I target Khalees with the Water Dragon, and you will get to see it erupt and damage him over time, leading to an assist and another chance for our team to really push this lead up to 83, and things are feeling mighty fine for the squad with Alani. Let's send this whole minion wave back. I'm now way in the back of their base, so I probably should get the heck out of here. But we do have the ability to heal with that Wellspring, so it's not too disastrous. And she really is a pretty survivable hero, so even though with no shield, the fact that you can keep regenerating health at any time, really, as long as you're attacking, makes her a viable hero to do more than just stand back and heal. And that's something that Battleborn does exceptionally well, is make both their healer characters, Miko and Umbra, I guess, to an extent, really serviceable in a wide variety of scenarios and tactical styles than just healing. It looks like we got a Marquis here. I'm going to stay in the zone. Healing power, let's do that. Extra healing ability. It looks like Marquis over here, or is it? Yeah, it is Marquis. Okay, we'll heal up, and I got a Water Dragon I can cast on him. We cast on a region instead of... okay, I'm going to Riptide out of here. I'm probably going to die. Oh, no, I pick up an Overshield, and that's working really well. They got a bunch of dudes here. I am being chokeholded by everybody, so if we can get out of here, that would be glorious. I still have 1,000 health, so again, she can survive multi-enemy encounters, which is really good to know. And as long as we keep attacking, we'll build those healing points. And it doesn't do a lot for us, but as long as I Riptide... Oh, God, I Riptide right into a wall. I was going to say, as long as I Riptide out of here, it'll be glorious. But my team is still packing the heat, or packing the cool, depending on what kind of water you like, whether it is a soothing shower or a shocking cold sprinkle. We're doing pretty well. And if we look at the scoreboard here, Alani with 6 kills is racking them up. Obviously not as much as Arendi. Gosh, sorry. But way more than most, which is pretty cool. And I, again, like, the more I play her, the more I really like her. We'll up the attack speed even further. I know we put a point into that via the Helix, but with a full arsenal, we are real close to 500, and I would love to use this Water Dragon one more time. So let's guess the left side is where we want to go. And it looks like someone just died there, so I'm just going to head kind of down the middle. Hope I can run into a hero to use this Water Dragon. Yep, it looks like there's a Whiskey Foxtrot. We got, who is this? Isaac over here and Cleese, 2 robotic warriors. Oh, Whiskey. Get Whiskey with the dragon. Cast on him, and the dragon gets the KO. Let's taunt that Whiskey Foxtrot. Ooh, baby, stare into the eyes of Alani with the shoulder scrub. Getting that dirt off our shoulder like we're some sort of rap god. All right, so we're in here doing mass damage. We got Mr. Marquis over there, and we'll Riptide over to him. Victory atop the wave, and that is how Alani rocks the boat of whoever you're battling. I think she's awesome. I hope you guys do as well. We'll see what the stats show. But let me know what you think of Alani in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button if you had fun today and want more Battleborn action. Like I said, a very, very exceptional start for the DLC heroes. And hopefully Pendles is as cool whenever we see him. But for now, let's see how we stack up in a second here. Grabbing some command rank points. Grabbing some Alani points. You saw we already unlocked one of her Helix augmentations. And we are doing well. Stat-wise, 23 points. Second on the team. 7 kills, 3 deaths. And overall, a very solid and very fun round for Miss Alani. I like her a lot. I think you will too. Healing people up. An alternative to Miko and a new character to build your teams around. She is kind of a superstar. So are you guys, though. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day. I love you. Drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.